This meeting ignited a passion for professional wrestling. He quickly became immersed in the family business, learning the ropes from his father within the Capital Wrestling Corporation, or CWC. In 1982, Vince McMahon made a bold move, purchasing the CWC, later renamed the World Wrestling Federation, or WWF, from his father. McMahon had a clear vision to expand the reach of the WWF beyond its regional boundaries. He saw the potential to create a national and eventually global phenomenon, leveraging the power of television and emerging media technologies. This ambitious plan would revolutionize the industry and cement McMahon's place as a transformative figure in sports entertainment. Vince McMahon's vision for the WWF extended beyond traditional wrestling. He envisioned a grand spectacle, a fusion of athleticism and entertainment that would captivate a wider audience. This vision culminated in the creation of WrestleMania, the company's flagship event. The first WrestleMania, held in 1985 at Madison Square Garden, was a gamble, but it paid off handsomely. He understood the power of celebrity, enlisting the likes of Mr. T and Cyndi Lauper to participate in the event. This cross-promotion brought mainstream attention to the WWF and helped elevate its profile beyond the traditional wrestling fan base. The concept of sports entertainment was born, blurring the lines between athletic competition and theatrical performance. McMahon recognized that wrestling was as much about storytelling and character development as it was about athletic prowess. His vision and relentless drive revolutionized the business, setting the stage for the WWF's dominance in the years to come. The 1980s marked a golden age for the WWF, largely fueled by the phenomenon known as Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan, with his charismatic personality and impressive physique, became the face of the company. McMahon expertly capitalized on Hogan's popularity, building storylines and events around the Hulkster's heroic persona. This strategy proved immensely successful, attracting millions of new fans to the WWF. McMahon's marketing genius was on full display during this era. He understood the importance of merchandising and licensing, creating a vast array of Hulk Hogan-themed products. The expansion of professional wrestling under McMahon's leadership was unprecedented. He secured lucrative television deals, bringing WWF programming into homes across the country, and aggressively pursued international markets. Despite the WWF's immense success, controversy was never far behind. In the early 1990s, the company faced allegations of widespread steroid use among its wrestlers. This scandal threatened to tarnish the WWF's image and undermine its growing popularity. The steroid trial, which began in 1994, put McMahon in the legal spotlight. He was accused of distributing steroids to WWF wrestlers. The trial ultimately resulted in McMahon's acquittal, but the damage to the WWF's reputation was significant. The steroid scandal forced McMahon to re-evaluate the WWF's practices and implement stricter policies regarding drug use among its performers. This challenging period would ultimately lead to a significant shift in the company's direction and the emergence of a new era in professional wrestling. One of the most infamous controversies in wrestling history, the Montreal Screwjob, occurred during the 1997 Survivor Series. This incident involved the WWF Championship match between Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels. Hart, who was leaving the WWF for rival promotion WCW, was reluctant to lose the title to Michaels in his home country of Canada. McMahon, fearing that Hart would take the WWF Championship belt to WCW, orchestrated a controversial finish to the match. Without Hart's knowledge, he ordered the referee to ring the bell while Michaels had Hart in a submission hold, even though Hart had not submitted. The Montreal Screwjob became a defining moment in wrestling history, blurring the lines between storyline and reality. The incident, however, inadvertently contributed to the creation of the Mr. McMahon character, a ruthless and villainous boss who would become a central figure in the WWF's storylines. In the late 1990s, facing declining ratings and increased competition from WCW, McMahon made a bold move that would reshape the landscape of professional wrestling. He ushered in the Attitude Era, a period characterized by edgier content, more adult themes, and a greater emphasis on anti-establishment storylines. This radical shift in direction proved to be a massive success. Superstars like Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and D-Generation X became cultural icons, captivating audiences with their rebellious attitudes and charismatic personalities. McMahon himself became a central character in the WWF's narrative, playing the role of the villainous boss, Mr. McMahon. The Attitude Era marked a turning point in professional wrestling history, revitalizing the industry and attracting a new generation of fans. The era's controversial content and edgy storylines pushed the boundaries of professional wrestling, creating a cultural phenomenon that resonated with audiences around the globe. Following the phenomenal success of the Attitude Era, the WWF, later renamed World Wrestling Entertainment, WE, transitioned into the Ruthless Aggression Era. This new era, commencing in 2002, marked a shift towards a more athletic and competitive style of wrestling, while still retaining some of the edginess of the previous era. It saw the emergence of a new generation of superstars like John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, and Brock Lesnar. These athletes possessed exceptional wrestling skills and athleticism, ushering in a new era of high-impact, fast-paced matches. The Ruthless Aggression Era emphasized a more intense and competitive in-ring product. While the storyline still featured elements of entertainment, there was a renewed focus on athleticism and wrestling prowess. This period further solidified WWE's position as the global leader in sports entertainment. Throughout his career, McMahon displayed a ruthless business acumen, eliminating competition and consolidating his power within the wrestling industry. In 2001, he acquired World Championship Wrestling, or WCW, his biggest competitor, effectively ending the Monday Night Wars and establishing WWE's dominance in the market. The acquisition of WCW brought a wealth of talent and intellectual property into the WWE fold. McMahon integrated some of WCW's top stars into his roster, further strengthening his company's position. Despite acquiring WCW, WE faced new competition from smaller promotions like Extreme Championship Wrestling or ECW and Total Nonstop Action Wrestling (TNA), later known as Impact Wrestling. While these promotions never reached the same level of mainstream success as WWE, they provided alternative platforms for wrestlers and offered different styles of wrestling that appealed to specific segments of the audience. McMahon's relentless pursuit of market dominance shaped the landscape of professional wrestling. Never one to shy away from a challenge, McMahon ventured outside the world of professional wrestling in 2001, launching the XFL, a new professional football league. He envisioned a faster-paced, more exciting alternative to the NFL. The XFL, however, failed to gain traction with audiences, and XFL faced numerous challenges, including the COVID-19 pandemic, and ultimately ceased operations once again. Despite McMahon's marketing prowess and innovative approach, the XFL ultimately failed to capture the attention of a mainstream audience. Vince McMahon's legacy in professional wrestling is undeniable. He transformed a regionalized industry into a global entertainment phenomenon. His innovative approach to storytelling, character development, and marketing revolutionized the business, creating a cultural juggernaut that captivated audiences worldwide. In recent years, however, McMahon's legacy has been tarnished by controversy. Allegations of sexual misconduct and hush money payments led to his resignation from WWE in 2022. Despite the controversies, McMahon's impact on professional wrestling remains undeniable. His legacy is one of innovation, transformation, and enduring influence on the world of sports entertainment. With Vince McMahon's departure, WWE faces a new era of leadership and a changing landscape in the entertainment industry. The company must navigate the challenges of evolving audience preferences, increasing competition from other forms of entertainment, and the ongoing evolution of media consumption. The future of WWE rests on its ability to adapt and innovate. The company must continue to develop compelling storylines, cultivate new stars, and embrace emerging technologies to engage a new generation of fans. The rise of streaming services and digital platforms presents both opportunities and challenges for WWE. The company must leverage these platforms to reach a wider audience and deliver content in new and innovative ways. The challenge lies in balancing the legacy of Vince McMahon with the need for fresh perspectives and innovative approaches to navigate the evolving world of sports entertainment.